Before you sell your home, you need to know what you're actually walking away with. Not the sales price, not what Zillow says your home is worth. Your net. The money that hits your bank account after everything is said and done. I'm going to break down every cost you'll face as a seller in Georgia, so there are zero surprises at the closing table. And here's something I see regularly. A seller gets excited about their sales price and then tells all their friends and then closes and is shocked how much came out. Two sellers can sell for the exact same price and walk away with very different amounts. Why? Because of how their transaction was structured, what concessions were negotiated, and what costs they were prepared for. Knowledge is leverage, guys. If you know your numbers going in, you make better decisions throughout the entire process. Let's walk through the main costs you'll see as a seller in Georgia. First, let's go ahead and hit this one first. Real estate compensation. Compensation is negotiable and vary, but you should budget for a total compensation on the transaction. This typically covers your listing agent and the buyer's agent.
What matters more than the number is the value you're getting. Professional marketing, negotiation, transaction management,
and someone fighting for your interest through the entire process. Second, closing costs. As a seller in Georgia, you'll have prorated property taxes, minor attorney fees such as storage and payoff fees. Attorney fees typically run a few $100s. It's not huge. It's not zero either. And third, seller concessions. This is where a lot of sellers get surprised. In today's market, buyers may ask you to contribute toward their closing costs. And depending on their loan, you may have a termite clearance letter or septic inspection, pay for repairs found on inspections, or provide other credits. How much you concede and on what is a strategic negotiation. Going in with a strong price and a well-prepared home gives you more leverage to push back. And then fourth, pre-listing cost. Repairs before listing, professional cleaning, staging, photography. These aren't huge, but real budget for them.
Here's a tool I use with every seller before we go to market.
A CMA, a seller net sheet.
You heard me right. It takes your estimated sales price, subtracts your mortgage payoff, subtracts commissions, subtracts closing costs,
any likely concessions, and shows you the number we expect you to take home. It's a projection based on real numbers, and it's something every seller should have before they make any decisions. I've had sellers come to me thinking they'd net $80,000, and we run the numbers and it's actually $105,000. That is a great conversation. I've also had potential sellers come in thinking they'd net $60,000, and after reviewing numbers, it was tighter than they expected. They needed to know that before listing, not after. Knowing your number gives you clarity. Clarity gives you confidence, and confidence makes you a better negotiator. If you want a real picture of what you'd walk away with, I'll build you a custom seller CMA with a net sheet for your home. No cost, no obligation, just give me your address and the price range you're hoping for, and I'll put together a clear breakdown for you. I'm Dave Rotundo with REMAX First Choice Realty. Thank you so much for watching, and if you want to know exactly what you'd walk away with, I'll build that custom seller CMA and a net sheet for your home. Free. No obligation. Just reach out and let's run the numbers together. God bless and thank you for watching.